everybody.
Welcome back.
Oh, there's a table leg there.
What's this?
So we're gonna do another outside episode. However, it is hot, and
It's like 85.
yeah, we don't do exactly well with heat, but yeah. So we went up to Leaky Roof by chance, thanks to moving my brother-in-law, and got to see their tap room, and we're able to pick up a few bottles, give them an episode 2. So this might be a little longer because we have 5 bottles.
Yep.
So where do we start? What are you thinking?
Well, I had them lined up by how dark they are,
Okay,
but
let's see. So they actually have 4 technically traditional meads. So, we usually do that where we don't try the flavored ones first, but
yeah.
that's what we could find. Anyway, so I
I
guess
guess we could go.
that one. Clockwise.
What would be if we go based off of color? It'd be this one, that one, that one, that one.
Okay, so I guess I need to snag that. If you want to start rattling off.
Yep. So this first one is called Uncle Ken. Straight from the hives of the Buffalo Bee Works, we would like to introduce you to one of the locals, Uncle Ken. Made exclusively from Dallas County home and aged 1 year, or Dallas County honey, and aged 1 year in Leaky Roof meadery barrels. Uncle Ken imparts to you, the outsider, a rich dose of the local flavor. Whether that's a good thing or not is up to you to decide. It's pretty in there, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, and this is coming in. What's the percentage on this one?
I think it's 12. Yeah, 12%. Our public affairs officer would like a taster.
All right. So it's got absolutely beautiful color, very light. Just that little bit of tone to it there.
It's got a nice, it's clear. It's got a nice color to it.
Sticks. What's that called? Where it sticks on the glass.
The legs.
Yeah, it stays up there pretty good.
It it definitely has a very floral kind of smell, like you would find in a typical wildflower mead. But it smells. I think this one's gonna be really sweet just based off of the smell.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a. Yeah. Not as sweet as I was expecting.
No, definitely not.
It's got a little touch of a bitterness to it, but it's still very, very smooth.
Oh, that bitterness, I think it's more of the. I think that's the alcohol.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, on the back end. But it's still very good. It's very smooth, perfectly drinkable. I think if you cooled it down a bit, and got it nice and ice cold.
There we go. You good?
Oh,
Technical difficulties?
yeah.
All right. Flash.
Buffering.
Buffering.
If you got it ice cold, it'd be really nice on like a hot summer day, or like a day like it is today, where it's super. Well, it's not super hot, but it's on the warmer side.
It's
today.
85 with a bunch of humidity. So.
Yeah. So.
But it But it's a very light drinker too. Like it'd be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
It is very good. Yeah, when we actually went down there, we got a chance to talk to
Pretty much the whole night crew.
well, yeah, the whole night crew, brewers and the owner. I want to say Todd.
He said his name and I couldn't hear him. I hate to say that, but
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm really terrible with names.
and I'm deaf. I was deaf, so or I am. I can't hear anything I want to hear. So,
Yeah. So.
but we got to hang
Yeah,
out
I
there
mean,
for a
it's-
little bit. And,
Yeah, it was an enjoyable experience. I definitely feel like we'll be back up there probably sometime soon.
oh yeah, most definitely.
So this next one, which one's this one? The slip jig?
Yep.
It's called Slip Jig. Nothing fancy here, but the time signature and the footwork that goes with it. Orange blossom honey, yeast, and water are combined and aged in Leaky Roof meadery barrels to lend this traditional mead the perfect flavor and balance for the occasion.
Hon, you want to try it too? Oh, wow. Okay.
Later.
I like the artwork. Just
Yeah,
railroad guy with a
with a fiddle.
fiddle and a dancing.
Yep.
Ugh.
So yet again, it's very clear.
A little bit.
Again,
not by
yeah,
much.
this one's a little darker.
A nice gold
Yeah.
hue to it. A little less legs to it. Kind of rolls back down pretty quick. Or is that what the leg is? Legs
That's-
staying up or like I can't. Remember.
So what it is, if you look at the glass,
Yeah, it's where the little ring is. Where you.
and then if you watch it, it'll slowly sink back down. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, gravity and liquid.
Well, yeah. I don't know. You're starting to get into all the fancy stuff that I don't understand.
I know. With us doing this, we might want to actually take a class and find out how to do this correctly.
Like a sommelier class.
Oh, what?
A sommelier class.
Is that a fancy word for wine taster?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
This is very good. It's very bright with
Wow.
the that orange blossom.
Yeah, it comes through real
Really
clear, and it's definitely sweeter than the Uncle.
Yes.
There you go. If a hand pops in, that's yeah.
That's thing one.
But I definitely think it's sweeter. The smoothness, as we've had with everything that we've tried from them, is very, very there.
Yeah.
Which
It's very impressive. Man, that really is good.
wow. Which one? How much is coming in?
Yeah,
At?
it's 12%. I
12%,
think they're all
12.
12s. Yeah, they're all except for the last one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a specialty one.
Yeah,
But that's
that is. Again, like I said earlier, it brings that kind of very floral, citrusy kind of smell and flavor out that you would expect from an orange blossom honey, but it's intensified because I think that's the only thing that's in there. Yeah, it is the only thing that's in there.
yeah.
It's very good.
Oh yeah. That
And
likes
very
it,
sweet.
too.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
next up, we have Wild Bill. He's friendly, polite, and when the jars of fruit come out, he has plenty to share. As your head swims, you start to ask yourself, what was in those jars? And as the evening wears on, you wonder why your wife is sitting on Bill's lap. No wonder they say he's wild. Nobody comes to Dallas County to meet nice people.
There we go. Yeah, I love the artwork that they did on these, where it's just kind of
Like a wanted poster, portrait kind of thing.
it's I'm trying to think of it. It's high contrast. So you get rid of everything else but the absolute black and absolute white, and that's all it shows. Oh, and this one is, once again, 12%, and this is blackberry. I think that's what it says right there.
Yeah. You good?
I'm good. I'm just trying to do that later. Anyway, this one's actually a little lighter.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
No, it looked a little darker.
Ugh. That wasn't to the meat. That was just something my wife. Yeah, that can be thrown away. MRE heat pack.
Oh no, man! Use it as a hand warmer.
A little bit more tart than the other two.
Yeah,
but
it's got a. It's not really a dry finish.
It's slightly
like
on the drier side.
It's on the drier side,
but not a dry.
But not a true dry. Yeah, it's Yeah, these are kind of hard to really kind of describe. I guess. But yeah, this one's a little on the drier side. I mean, that blackberry is kind of subtle.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I think it's. It doesn't say if it's blackberry. It's probably blackberry. What is it?
Blackberry.
Blossom. There we go.
Yeah.
Because most of the time with a blackberry mead, you're gonna have a little bit of that color come through from the blackberry. It'll be a little more on the purplish side.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the bottle itself, when we pull it up, I mean, it could also be the tablecloth was doing it too, but.
I mean, because if you look it through the glass, that's your quintessential mead color.
I don't know. Or
it's very good.
It's very good.
Pass it around campfire.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have
Evil
Bob. Darkness from the outside has crept into our corner of the world, tainting hope with despair. He's known to the locals as Evil Bob. Evil Bob seamlessly blends Pacific Northwest blackberries with local honey and ages it in Leaky Roof meadery barrels as a part in his ongoing campaign to tempt us all into sin.
I know. I'm having difficulties today. There we go. What a color, dude.
That's almost like one of those, like the bourbon aged ones.
Yeah,
kind of.
It might. Well, these are all aged in barrels, so it might have pulled some of that
maybe
barrel coloring, and that might be where some of the flavor is coming from too. You know, I know with like the bourbon aged, you get bourbon flavor off of it too, but I mean, it we've found just from what we've done that it'll pull pretty much anything.
Yeah. very different from the previous one.
Yeah.
It is much sweeter.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see where this is one that it is tempting. Yeah, come on up. Hand that over to her. It's definitely tempting because you don't taste the alcohol. Maybe a touch, but it's kind of like
it's not that much.
But it's sweet. But I can definitely see where it can put you on the floor if you
Drink enough of it.
Yeah, if you're like, that ain't bad at all. That's only got a little bit. That's like 6%. No, it's
12.
12.
And before you know it, you're on the floor, passed out, next to the dog.
In front of the washing machine?
In front of the washing
staring
machine.
into an AC vent?
Yeah.
But the smell is beautiful. The legs, whatever it's supposed to do, does it.
The color is amazing. The taste is...
The clarity, too. That's something else. Every one of these, it's been
crystal clear, yeah.
Like, clear. Just, I wish we could figure out how to do that.
I think it's just, you gotta let them sit.
Yeah, it's time.
Because we've had a couple that have come out really clear.
Remember that Sicer that she made?
It was super clear.
Way off topic, but this is what we always do. She made a Sicer, which is mead, but it's made with
apple juice.
Yeah, apple juice instead of water. And it was, you could read through it without a problem, which was...
Or the habanero maple one.
Oh, yeah.
That one was super clear.
Yeah, that was, well...
And I haven't been able to replicate that effect.
That might have just been like champagne.
Yeah, it might have just been a fluke. Yeah.
But... Dude, I love the smell.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take and rub some on my mustache so I can get that just all day long.
Last one is a little something special.
Yeah.
That he put into the box. There was something else they put in, but it's a beer. They also have beer. Some beers on tap that are really good. We try to stay away from beer because
it'll kill me.
Yeah, he's allergic to hops. So
don't get me wrong. Like with Osmute, they have some hops in it, but it's enough where I can handle it. I can take Benadryl beforehand. You know, sacrifices I make for this job. And we don't have a picture of this one, and I don't know if it's on their website.
I don't know.
Let me take a gander. Why? Dead air. As I figure out my phone. Ooh, AC. Hello. Yeah. No. Gandhi Dancer's on here.
It's called the collar.
Nope.
Alright.
Alrighty, so this is like...
This is a little something special.
Yeah.
It's called the collar. And it's... The artwork is awesome. It's got a railroad guy whistling a tune and...
Doing heavy manual labor.
It comes in at 9.5%. It is a honey wine finished in spirit barrels. The collar starts life as a bigger, badder rendition of our Gandhi Dancer. But once fermentation is complete, the batch is split, with a third resting in barrels, while the rest matures in stainless steel tanks. After 8 months, the batch is blended back together for just the right combination of oak and honey. Warm and rich, the collar is just the thing to keep the winter cold at bay.
Oh, oh yeah, we did. Come on. I was gonna say, I still love the About Us. We brew things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on here at all. I mean, they have a bunch of stuff. It was. Oh, I'll get to that part. But, sorry, my wife is an art major, and they went through and had a lot of artwork done with trains and things of that nature, including using. Oh wow, It's got some head on it. That's cool. Including using a lantern from, was that from a caboose? From one of the trains. Actually had it wired up and everything, and it's cool. I'll throw it up on the Instagram, and I do apologize. The Instagram's my job, and I've been slacking, but I'll fix that today.
Well, we've also been like 5 or 6 episodes behind for a while that finally got put up.
Yeah. Well, and along
yesterday,
with,
so and then I mean there were extenuating circumstances behind it, but
plus working 410s and being exhausted every Friday.
yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, back to the booze.
Yeah, back to the booze. Pouring it out, it had a bit of a like a sparkling kind of champagne finish.
When you give it a little twist, it gets that bubbles going too.
Yeah.
That's very clear, very.
Yeah. It smells very sweet. It's very on the nose with the sweetness and floral.
But there's a.
Because the Candy Dancer was just the regular wildflower one.
Yeah, let me bring that up. Yeah, Candy Dancer, because our memory sucks. The Candy Dancer is full of the rich and
inviting characters of our base organic wildflower honey, and is the sweetest in our lineup, making it the perfect showcase for the foundation of everything we do. Honey. Okay.
So it's kind of like how the where you did the maple habanero, the maple hellfire, and then added some and made it.
Oh yeah.
Gamble. Oh. It's bubbly. It's very light.
Yeah. But it's very sweet. It doesn't have like. It's bubbly like champagne without the dryness.
Yeah, and the sweetness comes through, very,
very
very much so.
Yeah.
And there's something
like and like it says. I mean, all the flavors from the Candy Dancer are enhanced, so it's a much richer flavor. And it did say that they were aged. A third of it was aged in barrels.
There's a hint. You can taste a little bit of the oakiness, spirit barrels. Oakiness.
Yeah, right combination of
something
oak
else.
and honey.
But you have to take a swig, but hold it in your mouth and kind of play with it with your tongue. So you kind of pick it up a little bit. It's a hint. It's not.
I don't know what that is.
It's got to be the barrels. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's complex, but not. It's algebra, not trigonometry. You know what I mean? Like, it's got a little bit of extra there, but
Yeah.
enough not to make you want to skip class.
It's very good. It is very good. It's
That's not
that
making
little
it to me.
something extra.
Yeah.
It's very indulgent. Not like indulgent like
Like
chocolate or
rich,
something.
yeah.
But it has enhanced the flavors from the Candy Dancer. It's made them richer. It's made them fuller.
But a little bit more mixed.
Yeah, it has made the flavor profile a bit more complex.
Yeah. It's very easily drinkable, very light, but
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
that's
And these, I know that the first 4 are ones that you can get there. They're traditional.
and there's a
line.
few
There's
a
a
few
handful of other ones that I think are on tap that you can get. We didn't get them this time. But
well and
you
what-
can go in and get a flight of everything that they've got for.
$15 or
Well,
something
that's
like
what they
that.
charged us. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but this is, of course, the last one, the caller. It's not. That wasn't on tap, and
And it's not a very big tap room, but it has a very inviting air. It's very friendly.
Yeah,
It
you
seems
feel
like
like
a
you're
very
hanging.
friendly place.
You're
Yeah,
hanging
it's a
out with
hangout
friends
spot. Yeah.
in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, like
So
I don't know.
I don't know if we really have a final thoughts for this round. I mean, everything. Each one is complex
in its own way.
in its own way. Each one is very good in its own way. There would be times where I think I would prefer one over another one. It's one of those things that it kind of depends on what mood you're in.
Yeah.
But to have something like this is incredible.
Oh yeah, and I don't think they've been going for very long, but
Yeah.
and of course you can pick these up at the meadery itself in Buffalo, Missouri, along with there's a couple random, and it's going to take some searching, but it's worth it. Liquor stores in the area that carry it in Missouri.
Yeah.
I can't remember if they're on Vino Shopper yet or Shipper yet, but
Yeah,
hopefully they will be soon. I'm going to look it up right now.
Like I said earlier, they also serve draft beers. There's another company that they sell their beers, and then at that brewery they will sell stuff from Leaky Roof, so they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. I think we actually got to meet and drink with the owner of the other shop.
Yeah.
We didn't realize that until later.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I'm fighting to try to get this. Oh, there it is. Let me keep looking if you want to keep drinking and rattling.
Oh, I was just gonna pour a horn.
Which one are you thinking?
Well, I had decided to just start pounding the slip jig, but
Decisions.
yeah. Another downside of being an adult.
Well, our slow internet is spinning, trying to let me on this to take a gander at this.
Yeah, we're gonna go slip jig.
So they are not on Vino Shopper yet, so it's going to be kind of a regional thing.
Yeah, for now.
But yeah, I am wholeheartedly hoping and praying that they get on there and are able to do their shipping and getting out to the rest of the country, because this is it's
Very
definitely
good.
one that we are going back. It's a 2-hour drive. We're going back. And if they're cool with it, maybe do a on-site episode. We've only done one, I think. Four Brothers.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was on the way to Purgatory.
Yeah.
So, well, I chose Evil because that was, yeah. Loki's playing around with that one a lot, but
Well, to another episode.
Yep.
To another 3 years of Teak and Mead. And as always, be great to one another.
Drink responsibly. Skull. Yeah. That's
Worth the 2 hours of back roads.
that was because your GPS sent you randomly.
Yes.